Are you over 60 and finding that walking just isn't what it used to be? Maybe your joints ache, or you get tired much more easily than you'd like. If a simple walk feels more like a chore than a pleasure, I want you to know you're not alone. This series is designed just for you, for anyone who wants to stay active without pushing their body to its limits. Many of us feel a bit embarrassed about not being as strong as we once were. But let me tell you, aging isn't about stopping, it's about moving smarter. And your new best friend for fitness might be sitting right in your living room. A simple chair. A chair can be your safest, most reliable partner on this journey to better health. Now, you might be thinking, but isn't walking the best exercise? And you're right, walking is fantastic. It gets your heart pumping and your blood flowing. But it has its limits, especially as we get older. Our joints might not appreciate the constant impact, and our sense of balance might not be as sharp as it once was. This is a huge reason why many seniors start to avoid walking. It's not because they're lazy, it's because of fear. The fear of falling is very real. The fear of a sudden pain in your knee or hip miles from home. The fear of getting completely exhausted and not having the energy to get back. These are valid concerns that can hold you back. But here's the wonderful thing about chair exercises. They remove that fear completely. You're in the comfort and safety of your own home. You have the stability of the chair supporting you. You can take a break whenever you need to, without worrying about being stranded. With chair exercises, you can still get an amazing workout. You can build strength in your legs, improve your core stability, and increase your flexibility, all while seated. This isn't a lesser form of exercise, it's a smarter one. It's about targeting the muscles that support your body, improving your balance, and boosting your confidence so that when you do go for a walk, you feel stronger and more secure. So let's redefine what it means to be active after 60. Let's trade fear for confidence and exhaustion for energy. Join me in this series, and let's discover how a simple chair can unlock a whole new world of fitness for you. The magic of chair exercises is all about support. When you're seated, your body weight is stable, which means your joints are protected. This drastically reduces the stress on your knees and hips, which can be a real game changer. For anyone who feels a bit unsteady on their feet, this support builds so much confidence. And remember, feeling confident is often the very first step toward a healthier you. Now, let's talk about your most important piece of equipment, the chair itself. Think of your chair as your foundation. A wobbly or weak chair is a recipe for injury, and we definitely want to avoid that. Always choose a solid, sturdy chair. Make sure you place it on a flat, even surface, not on a slippery rug. And please, avoid using soft sofas or beds for these exercises. They don't provide the stable base you need. Safety truly begins before you even start the first movement. Before we get into the exercises, let's set ourselves up for success with proper breathing and posture. How you breathe directly influences your heart rate, and your posture is key to a healthy spine. So I want you to sit tall at the edge of your chair. Imagine a string gently pulling the crown of your head up toward the ceiling. Let your jaw relax and drop your shoulders away from your ears. This good posture isn't just for looks. It opens up your chest and allows oxygen to flow more freely through your body, fueling your muscles. Alright, let's get moving with a gentle warm-up, all done while seated. It's so important to warm up because cold muscles are much more prone to injury. When your muscles are warm, they're more responsive and flexible. As we go through these motions, remember to move slowly and deliberately. Smile, relax, and enjoy the feeling of waking up your body. Never force or push through any movement that causes pain. A good warm-up doesn't just prepare your muscles. It also gets your nervous system ready for the work ahead. Alright, let's get into the most important move of this entire series. Now, I want you to remember something. Simple does not mean weak. We're not trying to be flashy here. We're focusing on small, precise movements because these are what truly activate your deep core muscles. Think of these deep muscles as your body's personal bodyguards. They're the ones that wrap around and protect your joints, especially your spine and hips. This exercise is all about training control, not speed. It's about being deliberate with every single motion. So take your time, breathe, and let's get ready to build a strong, stable foundation from the inside out. Now, as we begin the leg movement, I want you to focus on one thing. Control is far more important than how high you can lift your leg. Honestly, even a small lift, just an inch or two off the floor, is incredibly effective if you're doing it with intention. You might notice your legs starting to shake a little bit. It means those sleepy muscles are finally waking up and getting to work. The most important thing is to listen to your own body. Never compare your movement to mine or anyone else's. Your journey is unique, so honor where you are today and focus on your own progress, no matter how small it feels. Let's talk about why this simple movement is so powerful for your circulation. As we get older, it's natural for our blood circulation to slow down a bit. This can sometimes lead to issues like swelling in the legs and feet or a feeling of stiffness in our joints. This gentle pumping motion we're doing acts like a secondary heart for your lower body. It helps squeeze the veins in your legs, pushing that blood back up towards your heart against gravity. Improving this return flow is huge. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered to your tissues, which speeds up healing and reduces that feeling of heaviness. It's a simple way to give your whole system a boost. It's so important to give each leg equal attention, so please don't skip this side even if it feels a bit weaker. This is called the mind-muscle connection, and it's a powerful way to boost your results. Even if this is your stronger side, it still needs focus and control. You see, having strength without control can lead to imbalances in the body, and we want to avoid that. So move with patience and deliberation. Really listen to what your body is telling you. It's crucial to respect its signals. Remember that pain is a warning sign, not a goal to push through. We're aiming for gentle, controlled effort, not discomfort. Great job! Now we're going to put it all together and create a combined leg flow. We'll be alternating between the left and right legs. This kind of movement is fantastic for improving your coordination and balance, which is so important for reducing the risk of falls in everyday life. But it's not just a physical workout. This also trains your brain. Keeping your body moving helps keep your brain young and sharp. It's a perfect example of how the body and mind truly work together as a team. Let's bring our arms into the picture now. We're going to add some gentle arm movements to our flow. Moving your arms helps support your heart and improves circulation throughout your entire body. It's also wonderful for your posture, helping you stand taller and feel more confident. The key here is to move your arms gently and smoothly. We're not lifting any heavy weights. This smooth, rhythmic motion helps keep your heart rhythm steady and calm. Alright, let's talk about one of the most underrated parts of any exercise. Your breathing. It's not just about getting air. It's about connecting your movement to your heart's health. The golden rule is simple. Never, ever hold your breath while you're exercising. Instead, focus on slow, deep breaths. This does something amazing. It calms your nervous system and tells your brain there is no reason to be anxious. A calm heart is an efficient heart. It doesn't have to work as hard. Remember, relaxation isn't the opposite of fitness. It's a vital part of it. Think of your breath as the rhythm that guides your entire workout. Now let's cover some common mistakes I see all the time so you can avoid them. The biggest one is moving too fast. Speed is not your friend here. It just increases your risk of injury. The goal is controlled, mindful movement. And this brings me to my next point. Listen to your body. Pain is a signal, a very clear one, telling you to stop immediately. It's not something to push through. Don't let your ego dictate your workout. Let your comfort be your guide. Your body knows what's best for it, so trust its wisdom. A question I get asked a lot is, how many times a day should I do this? The answer might surprise you. It's all about consistency, not intensity. A small, manageable effort every day is far more powerful for building long-term health than one heroic, exhausting session once a week. Life happens, so if you miss a day, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. The important thing is not to quit altogether. What we're trying to build here is a sustainable habit, not add more pressure to your life. So find a routine that feels good and stick with it. Finally, how does this type of exercise compare to something like walking? Walking is fantastic, no doubt. It's a great way to get moving, but it relies heavily on gravity, which can put stress on your joints over time, especially your knees and hips. Chair exercises, on the other hand, reduce that stress from gravity. You're supported, which makes it incredibly joint-friendly. Both types of exercise have their place and value, but if you're looking for a smart way to protect your joints for the future, this is it. Smart exercise is all about playing the long game for your health. Before we wrap up, let's talk about who should pause and take a step back. If you've had recent surgery, your body needs time to heal, so please rest. If you're experiencing severe pain, that's your body's signal to stop and get evaluated. Never, ever ignore the advice of your doctor or physical therapist. Your health is way more important than any exercise video, so always put your safety first. Now, let's set some realistic expectations. This routine isn't a magic wand for instant results. True progress is often slow but steady. The key is to celebrate the small victories along the way. Feeling a little less pain? That's a huge win. Feeling more confident getting out of your chair? That's progress. Remember, age does not define your strength or your potential. Consistent movement is what keeps your independence alive. Think of it this way. A chair exercise today leads to a stronger, more capable tomorrow. Thank yourself for showing up and choosing health. You've done an amazing job. Thanks for joining me in this series, and I'll see you next time.